Hello, everybody. It's Thursday, 16th of December 2021. We are almost near to Christmas, end of the year for many of you guys. One more year, and we are keeping here brave with Neide, Wanderlei, Samantha, Juliana, everybody here doing our best in order to still committed with the show, with Kardec Radio, with you guys. So hope you are okay. And let's start our conversation today. We will finish the progression of the spirits. So last Thursday we stopped on question 122. So 121. Today we're gonna talk about 122 up to 127, and we will end the chapter about the progression of the spirits. And next week we will go to incarnation. Hey Don, how are you, my friend? Hope you're okay. Yeah, I heard you already got some snow there.
Yeah.
And that's it. No, I hope you have put your salt on your pathway. And let's work here. So, in order to start, Neide, do you mind to do the initial prayer?
Sure. First of all, good evening, everyone. Good to be here again this cold night. And let's do it. Let's close your eyes if you can and raise your thoughts to the Master Jesus, to God. Ask them to help us, to enlighten us, to guide us through the study of the night, that we can open this, we can hear and receive this word with these studies with an open heart, an open mind, for our benefits. Let God be with us. So be it. Amen.
Great. Yeah. No, it's no at west. Yeah, we don't. Yeah, but shortly. I know. There in Chicago, the wind is like here in Ireland. What kills in Ireland weather is the wind.
Now it's
Yeah, but
not
you.
because Ireland is the only place, is the unique, is unique. It's like the wind here is like unique. You cannot find
Yeah,
anywhere in the world.
yeah, but Chicago is very tough as well because they have the lakes that winds come from Canada. It's I think it is worse than the wind here.
I don't know. I have to see with my own skin to feel, because the problem here is, like I said, the wind. It look like that it's
Yeah,
come from the pole north itself, like they come from there straight to here. It's cold and it's like never stop. It's crazy.
yeah.
But
Sometimes here,
I love summer.
yeah. Sometimes wind here comes from the ground to this to up. Okay, so progression of the spirits. Oops. Yeah, big cold front moving across the country. Yeah. Okay. Stay safe, my friend. Stay safe.
And war.
Let's go to question again. We are on the book number 1 of the Spirits book, chapter part 2, which is the spirits, and we are talking about progression of the spirits. And today we will start with question 122 and we'll finish with 127. 1 second, because my coffee just arrived.
I want a coffee as well. Come on, where's my coffee?
The secretary is unique, huh?
See, that's a good one. Huh?
See?
You can
Huh?
complain.
I cannot complain.
Coffee on the office.
Exactly. Exactly. That's why I don't want to go back to the office. Okay, so uh, question 122. Kardec asked to the spirits, how can spirits have the freedom of choice between good and bad if they still have no consciousness of themselves at their origin? Is there some seed or some sort of tendency that leads them more toward one path than the other? It's brilliant, amazing question from Kardec. He's trying to catch the spirits somewhere. He's putting some traps on the way. And this is one trap because the spirits were created as simple and ignorant. Simple and ignorant, it means it's not composed by it's simple, that there is no knowledge, no nothing. It's like it's made simple. For example, uh, let me get here this pen here. Okay, the pen is not simple because the pen is composed by the body, by the ink, by the metal point. So a lot of parts compose this pen. So this pen is not simple. Okay? Simple is just one thing and that's it. And we were created like this. Okay? And Kardec said, okay, since we were created like this, simple and ignorant without any knowledge, should why some spirits have decided to go through evil path or good path? That's the question of Kardec. And the spirit said, our free will, this we said here many times, is part of our talks. You are sick knowing this. Our free will develops according our self-awareness. Or as long as we acquire knowledge, we will develop free will at the same time. This is who watch us, Neide, myself, Vanderlei, Juliana, tal. We're saying all this all the time. Okay, so this is not new. But let's say as long as you acquire this knowledge and you acquire your free will according to your will, you decide which path you're going to choose. Some people like, oh, I prefer this one because that is a shortcut. I will reach my goal faster. Others decide to insist in tough paths, in tough ways. But all will reach the same goal. Okay? Well, and then we're going to go to an understanding here, because if you read the Bible, if we see some religions, they say the origin of our evil it's when it is categorized by the fall of the man. Okay, so it is the origin of the sin. Okay, in which some resist to it, some follows it this path, and that's why we have some doing evil, some doing bad. Saying that, we need to explain something here, and we need to understand. We need to go to Genesis. Let's talk now about Adam and Eve, the the apple, the snake. So everything at that time was characterized by symbols. They tell you a story in order to let you understand what's behind it. They let you know, they tell you one way. They don't answer straightforward. Like, no, yes, maybe, no. They don't answer like that. They answer telling you a story. And why is that? Because if they tell you yes, go, don't go, no, they will interfere in your free will. Because, Stevan, should I take path A or B? And I say, oh, you need to take A. So you took the A because I said you to take the way, the A, not the B. If you succeed, happy days. If you fail, the first thing you're gonna do, oh, Stevan told me to take the A. I'm not guilty. And reminding you something like this, when God asked to Adam, why did you eat the apple? And he said, I didn't. I just ate because she gave me. But the point here, when we talk about she gave me, Adam is a human race, is the old human race, and Eva is the new human race. We are talking here about two human races. Oh, Stevan, but you can say because they are naked, and then they realize they were naked, they cover the parts. Guys, being naked is when you don't have conscious. It is when you don't have conscious of anything. At the moment when you see, oh, I'm naked, then you hide your parts. That's the lesson there. We need to understand, because there are not a man or a woman. What? No, it's two. We can say here two generations, one race, Adamic race, and one Eva race. Okay, the Adamic race is the old one, which they don't know anything. They are pure. They are, let's say, first here. And then with the knowledge, with the the progression, the natural progression of the Adamic human race, they have the new one, the Eva race, which is, wow, new one. And we seen this every time. Like for those who have kids now, I born, Nate born, and probably you guys who are listening and watching us now, we born without cell phone. We had to learn. We had to learn how to turn on a laptop, how to programming. We went to, I especially, I went to IT school in order to learn how to turn on a laptop, how to process a word form. My daughter, she knows how to turn on the laptop, even I didn't teach her. That's the part of the apple. Oh, I told you not to go there, brother. She gave me. They are more developed. Babies now looks like they learn, they born with the finger like this, because if you put a screen in front of them, the first thing they're gonna do is like this. Is this movement. And us, we had to learn. We had to learn. I went to typing school. Typing school. They type whatever, and that's it. That's the evolution. That's the difference between Adam human race, Eva human race. If you want to learn more, develop more about this, I highly recommend the book from Manuel. What's the name of the book? I forgot this.
I'm terrible with the names.
Lados de Capela.
Yeah. Lados de Capela from Emmanuel?
Yeah. No.
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 No. Wrong?
No. Let me check it here. Emmanuel gave a name. Let me check it here. Pam. A Caminho da Luz.
The Way of the Light.
The Way of Light. Yes.
The Way of the Light. That I
On
believe
the
I
way
have
to the
this
light.
book.
Exactly. That's it, Don. On the way to the light. That's it.
My internet is not working.
Then you understand how it works. But you can say, oh, what about the figure of the Satan? What's the figure? The figure of it. It's written here. I answer you. Ask why? Because Kardec asked this to the spirits. Where do the influences that act upon spirits come from? From the imperfect spirits who seek to ensnare and dominate them, taking pleasure in making them fail. This is what was intended to be portrayed by the allegory of Satan. So there is no an angel who was perfect and he did something and he fall. Hey, come on. If we are created as simple and ignorant, and we do not go back in this progress, why someone is perfect, they become jealousy of Jesus, of God, and commit something and fall. So that guy was not perfect. That's the first thing we need to think. Because when you are perfect, you are perfect. That's it. There is no adjustment needed. I hope I did not confuse you guys. I know this is a lot of controversy. A lot of people may say, I don't like, I agree, I don't agree. I just need you to work here with your understanding. Work here with your reasonable, not reasonable faith in the sense of religious faith. Your reason. You need to be here. You need to be. That's the word. You need to be here rational, and that's what we are asking you to here. Okay. Okay. So two races. One race in development compared to the other. The second race got more knowledge, more self-conscious. When you acquire self-conscious, you start to see things. I'll give you an example about this consciousness. This consciousness. I have a friend, and this friend, he was going to the airport, and at that time, she has a niece, but the niece was very young, and all the time when they say, "Oh, look the airplane, look the airplane." Always she looked to the sky because she used to see an airplane from the sky. Okay? So it was the first time his niece went to the airport. After checking all these things, now they sit in a hall and with the view to the airplanes, to see the airplanes, the pathway and everything. And there were like, I don't know, 5 airplanes because it's on the gate. And my friend said, "Look, the airplane," and she couldn't see. "Where's the airplane?" And she looked at the sky. No, down here. No, there's no airplane here. And she looked at the sky. He's a physics. He's not a spiritist. He's a physicist. So he said, okay, she doesn't know what is an airplane. She cannot understand what it is. What he did, he spotted an airplane almost landing. So he said, "Oh, can you see that airplane?" So he pointed to the sky. "Yes, I can see. It's very near to us." "Yes, it is." So he both followed the airplane landing. When the airplane landed, touched the ground, she saw, "Oh, our plane is big." And then she said, "Look, we have how many airplanes we have around us." This is a proof of no knowledge. She doesn't know what is like what is airplane. Another example, when the Europeans arrived to the America, even North America or South America, many say, "Oh, why the Indians did not resist to the," because they didn't know what it was sheep. When they saw the guys were already close to them. No time for reaction because they didn't know. we can imagine that the ships at that time is made by wood, is so big, they didn't know. They know that they are little boats, they go from there, but not big ships. They didn't know. When they saw, the guys were beside them. Okay, Nate, let me drink my coffee here. So
It's already cold.
more or less.
Oh yeah, no, I really like the example that you gave from the kids, because it's exactly like that. We don't know because we are not we don't have the conscience, and there's still many things that we still not doesn't know, that we don't comprehend, because even we if we see, we want to know what is that. So
Yes.
you'll be like this child that will be look and just, where is it? Where? And it's there in front of us, but we are not able to see it because we don't have the conscience yet. So we're still on the path of learning, and this is the good thing. Like I say, it's the beauty of life, to learn every day. Like I said about the computers and cell phone, that the kids today, they are born already with
Right.
open eyes.
Well connected. No?
Yeah, it's like with already with Wi-Fi.
Exactly. They born with Wi-Fi. Yeah.
Yeah, when I talk with people like teenagers today with 15s or even 20, and tell them that the time that I had the same age of them, I didn't have cell phone, I didn't have internet, I didn't have all this stuff that they have today. It's like they really look at you and say, "How you could live without all this technology? It's impossible to live without that," because for them it's normal. They are already on this time that everything was done, and imagine in few more years how you'll be.
Mm-hmm.
I believe that our conscience now is open much more quick. The difference between our generation and the new generation is huge, and is in a very short time. If you take our generation and the generation of our parents or grandparents, is a big difference, but it's not so big. But now the things come more faster, because the technology and is evolving much faster. And I believe uh, because we are already on this process of the new generation, the know is accelerating, and the things is going much more faster now, and the people are is like awaking. The conscious start to awake for the new world. That's why I think we have so much mess right now, because we are passing through these times when the let's say the good and the bad, they are very on the surface, on the superficie. They are here, everyone we are seeing, because now we have much more conscious than before. We understand much more things, and we can distinguish between these things much quick than before and easily than before. But of course, there's still a lot to learn. But like they say, we all have the same goal in life, as you said before. But I believe now the things will be more intense. Maybe to the end of our incarnation we won't see everything, because take a little bit of time. But I believe when we back the new generation after this, there's not this one that is born now, but the next one, they you have a very big improvement. They you see a big improvement in the world, because the times of ignorance is already passing, And for those who don't want to learn, who are still stubborn, as they say to us, won't be back here anymore. So we have to take this chance, this opportunity, for those who are here, who are incarnating, who is incarnate now, to take this opportunity to do something and to get better and to learn and to really put in practice everything that we have learned for centuries and centuries of years and incarnations that we have. It's
Yeah.
not easy, but has to be done.
No way. It's not easy at all. It's not easy at all. And based on that, Kardec asked to the spirits, why does God allow spirits to follow the path of evil? If God is justice and He is good, why He allowed that bad thing happen to me? Throw the stones who didn't say this for some time in your life. Throw
Oh
the
yes,
stones.
for sure. I still sometimes ask that.
Yeah, me too. Sometimes I just look and say, are you sure? Yeah.
Was so much
Are you
easy.
are you sure? Yeah. And the spirit said, you should realize instead that God's wisdom is to be found in the freedom of choice that has been granted to everyone, so that everyone may have the merit of their own deeds. Look to this. God's wisdom is to be found in the freedom of choice. This is amazing. The same way He loves me, He loves Neide. He loves the guy who, at the moment, somewhere, someone is killing someone. He loves the same way the guy who is killing himself. He loves the same way a baby is born right now. It is the same love. But we do have our freedom of choice. And we say, oh, this is my karma. Oh, come on, there is no karma. There are only choices. Oh, I'm suffering because it's part of my reincarnatory plan. Okay, I can live with that. It's part of your reincarnatory plan. But who did the reincarnatory plan? You. It was your choice to go under that trial. It's your will. Remember the beginning? Everything it depends on the spirit's will.
It's always our own choice.
Always there's a choice. Always.
Yeah,
Always.
I believe it's like we are like a new book, a new notebook, and we will write there our history. And according with we are living and we are learning, we are writing our history in us, in our conscience. And sometimes it's difficult to accept that the things that we are passing through is because of our wrong choices in life. Doesn't matter if it's from this life or from the other life. In a life, in a sense of of all. It's always our own choice, and it's always consequence. And it's hard to admit that, and it's difficult, but it's the truth. It's what they say. It's the law of it's the universal law: action, reaction, action and reaction, action, choices and consequence.
Yeah. Um, and then we can say that are there spirits who just go straight forward to the good without following the part of evil thing. Don't understand evil by a bad thing. Let's say evil in terms of no knowledge. And the spirit says, yes, there are most of them. If we say most of them, if you are a person who are not harming someone, you don't have the intention to make that miraculous plan in order to uh, 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 what I'm gonna say, my gosh, I forgot. It's not that part. You plan something in order to kill someone, in order to get rid of your opponent. You're not here to plan a way to make something bad to someone. Okay, those who when someone falls in that trap, you are laughing. You're feeling pleasure about it. If you are not in this part, this category here, you are good. Oh, still, but bad things still happen to me. Yes, it happens. It happens because you need to learn. It happens because you didn't have that knowledge, and you need to go to this trial in order to acquire that knowledge. Once learned, goodbye, next one. But we still have those one who are who they envy the success of the others. They try everything they could in order to make someone's life miserable. Those are the one who do evil. And generally speaking, if you compare the entire planet Earth, we do have more people evil or let's say good. My feeling is we do have more good people than evil people. That's why the Spirit said most of them go to good. So, Stevan, so you're saying the worst things happen to me, that cancer happened to me, that diseases happening to me, that starvation I'm without is good. I'm saying if you do not categorize it as good, you can say is a learning curve. What we need to extract from that situation that perhaps is missing in your life, is missing that feeling in you, what lessons you need to learn. But what we do what Adam did. She gave me the apple. I just ate because she gave the apple. No, you ate because you want, not because she gave you. So you are suffering because you need that experience. I'm not saying you need to accept, oh, I need to accept. No, I'm saying is I'm passing through that problem. Let's fight. Let's move on because everything has a beginning and an end. Everything. You have your moment of happiness, and this will gonna end. You have a moment when you are sick, but it has an end. Everything must have a beginning and an end. If you are facing a problem, if you are facing a problem, it means already begun. If already begun, try to change your way how you see it because the end is closer than you think. And I will say more. The end will only arrive based on the way you are thinking, you are seeing that bad moment. Sometimes when you change your mindset, you find the way out in seconds. You will stop with years and years of suffering. Okay? Okay? On question 126, Kardec asked to the spirits, do spirits who have reached the highest degree after treading the path of evil have any less merit than the others in the sight of God? There is no distinction. God looks upon those who have gone astray the same way and loves all of them with the same affection. Don't put it for us here. Perjuana, evil is the absence of good. It is. Like dark is absence of light. If I turn off the light here, we have a dark. It's absence of light. If I turn on the light here, now we have light. It's the same thing. It is the same thing. Everything depends how you're looking to it, how you're facing your problem. It's the old story. Are you seeing the cup half full or half empty? It's up to you. Agreed, Neide?
For sure. It's difficult to understand that sometimes, especially when we are living the tempest, this. We are in the middle of the tornado when we have our problem. And to understand that, because sometimes you can think, oh my God, this look like never ends. It look like this is never finished. But then is when it's important to us to keep our faith, to believe, in what Jesus teaches us and what God said to us. He said, this is going to pass. Everything is going to pass. It's a temporary stage. It's a learning stage. And this is, you pass and we will learn. And for sure, you'll be much more, we will have much more knowledge. We will be much more stronger after that. But the tendency for us, unfortunately, when we are in the middle of the situation is to blame, to get in despair. And when we get in despair, we lose our faith, we lose our connection with God. And this is making us more weak. We have
We may have some problems with connection with Neide. I think we lost her. Are you able to listen to her, or it's my internet? She's frozen. Okay. Okay, just it's not just me. She froze. Yeah. Okay. So let's keep it going here. Last question. Are all spirits created equal in terms of their intellectual faculties? The Spirit said, they are all created equal, but since they do not know where they come from, it is necessary for them to develop their free will. They progress more or less rapidly, both in intelligence and in morality. Like a child, like a babe, let's say baby, like 2 years old, when they're starting to when you want to teach them good things, take ages. When you want to teach a bad thing, it takes seconds. Takes seconds. But you want to teach moral things. Oh my God! You need to repeat. You need to redo. You need to do a lot in order to read that. But when you say go there, punch this, do this, it goes straight away without questioning. Which one you are is up to you. In this game here, there is no right, there is no wrong. That is learning. You need to decide. In either way, you will have God acting upon you. And you need to do it. Nobody gonna do in your place. Or nobody gonna do it on your behalf. Only you. Okay?
That's true. This is requires some courage, to face our challenge, to stop, to hide, what the things that we have to work on, to hide the our imperfection and try to make up. Then we have to look to that, like look to our shadows, as that my friend used to say, like you have to look to your shadows and face them with courage, with faith, and like I said, do the things that you have to do, change what you have to change. It's not easy, take time. Don't expect that we're gonna do, wake up in the morning and say, okay, today I will be good and this is gonna happen. It's a process that every day we learn a little bit, every day we exercise to the day that we can finally do it. No, sorry, no more automatically, but in a involuntary way, because it will be so natural that we even don't realize that we are doing that. But this require exercise, patience, courage, faith, kindness, and love. All that word that
Patience.
teaches, yes, patience. All the things that Jesus already taught to us. We have to start to exercise what he teaches, what he taught us. because if you still just look at that and say, "Oh, was so beautiful that words, that his teachings was amazing and beautiful," and we just keep look at that as something that is on the paper or is there, but it's not for, like, it's not for me. It's beautiful, but I'm not able to do it because I'm not Jesus. I don't have his patience, don't have his love yet. But this
Yet.
is it.
I like
Yet.
this yet. I like the emphasis on the yet.
Exactly, because that's what I say. We have to look at him and want to be like him. I don't want to say
That's
that
why
I that
he's
I
our
have to be
model and guide.
exactly. But it's difficult. It's difficult to look at that and to do what he did or to act as he acted, because we still selfishness, proud, and all these imperfections. It still hold us back. But the good thing is now I think more and more the people, like the humanity, are having the conscience that it's no more time to hide and we have to do it. you know
Yeah.
and as you said, we can see this in the world already happen. you know and this is good. This gives us some faith and this hope for a better world that we are getting there.
Yeah. Okie dokie. And that's it. And that's it, my friends. If you have any questions, please let us know.
That's the time. Now or never.
Yeah.
Now or next time.
Now next time. Yeah. Let me see here. Yeah, 21st, 23rd. Yeah, 30. Yeah. Okay. Just feel we will have our show here next Tuesday, next Thursday, the following Tuesday, the following Thursday. So we'll be here. No worries. I don't know if Neide, one of the lady guys, will take some days off. I know one day we will be traveling, and Neide, I don't know if she will have, but we'll be here.
I will be here. Don't worry. And I
Right.
think it's a good. It will be exactly on 23, yeah, and just 2 days before Christmas. And I think it'll be nice. And I think I can prepare some surprise for us next week.
I like Neide surprises. It's very good.
Let's do something different to celebrate Christmas.
Yeah.
To celebrate this wonderful year.
Which is, by the
It
way, a
was
wonderful year.
hard,
We are here live.
but we did. Yeah,
We did it. One more year.
exactly.
That's
That's
it.
the most important.
Okay. So no questions so far. Let's do the final prayer and let you go, guys. I want to say thank you for the good spirits, Kardec Radio, our mentors of the show, for allowing us to reach out to so many people who are watching this now, and those who will watch later. May protect everyone, those we know, those we unknow. May the Jesus' teachings be in our mind every time, every day. So be it. Amen. Okay.
Thank you, Stevan.
Thank you, Don. Thank you, Patricio. Thank you, Leah. Thank you, Jason. Thank you. Thank you all for being here with us. Thank you, Leah. Have a nice day. Be safe. Be well. I'll see you Tuesday, and Sunday it's Juliana talk. Okay.
And I'll see you guys again on next Thursday in 1 week time. Take care.
Okay. Thank you. Bye bye.